Hi, everybody, and welcome to Sullivan Field, and welcome to a district contest here between the Los Alamos High School Hilltoppers and the Taos High School Lady Tigers. And the Tigers coming in the ball game as they already have a district win, as does Los Alamos. And so the Hilltoppers coming into the ball game tonight. They're sitting at 6-7 on the season, and 1-0 in district play. As last week they defeated Milwaukee, and let's see, is that correct, sir? anyway, so they come into the ball game at 6-7. They are 1-0 in district play, and Taos is 4-8-1, and they also are 1-0 in district play. So a district contest here tonight. So this is an important one for both of these teams. Los Alamos has defeated Moriarty, not Milwaukee. They defeated Moriarty last week by a score of 3-1, and Milwaukee took on, and Taos took on they took on Milwaukee, and they defeated Milwaukee 6-0. So we're about ready to go here, and we are underway here on a nice afternoon after a very rainy day yesterday and a very cloudy day today. The sun has come out for this soccer game, and the Hilltoppers kick off. And so the Hilltoppers will attack the east goal, and the Hilltoppers will attack the west goal, and Taos will attack the east goal. So Taos now, let's see, did I get those backwards? Los Alamos is attacking the west goal, yes. Pass down the right sideline to Marley Katko. She's going to take a little touch pass as she heads down the right side of the penalty box. She wasn't able to get much on it, and so as she comes roaring down the right side of the penalty box, she had just a little touch kick toward the goal. Easy play that time for Jade Morris, the goalie for the Tigers. The Hilltoppers pick it up, and ball bouncing around now about 10 yards deep into Taos territory. They're going to try to clear it up, almost getting a through ball there, and then Taos now on the attack, coming down the left sideline and coming in. And they had a good opportunity there, as it looked like Annabelle Caldwell was going to try to take it, but I thought she was going to take it in. She decided to center it. It comes back to Annabelle this time. She's going to be called for offsides. So the Hilltoppers with it. Marley Katko, long pass downfield. Marley coming in from the right side. Marley, she's the one that just took the shot for Los Alamos. She tries to come in a hurry. It's going to be cleared away from Marley, and so that's going to end up being a corner kick for the Toppers. And you'll see who goes in the corner. Usually it's Tara Mcdonald, and that exactly is the young lady that's going to go in the corner once they retrieve the ball. So and the ball, there's a kind of a tarp or something out there behind the end zone at the football field, and it looks like it's all wet, and Tara had to go in there and retrieve the ball out of there. But anyway, she's going to make the corner kick here in just a moment. She's on the right side of the goal, and I'm not sure what the delay is here, waiting for something. So finally, Tara gets the signal. So Tara, and this is going to be deflected over the top of the goal off of the Tigers, so it'll come right back to Tara. Same place. She'll make that corner kick again from the exact same spot. Just underway here in this district contest. 0-0 ball game. And Tara coming into the pack. There's a header attempt by the Hilltop. There's a scramble for it right in front of the goal. That header attempt for Los Alamos was made by Layla Carter, but Jada Morris right there for the Tigers to finally scoop it up after it was a kind of a battle. And now here comes Taos busting through again, and here comes Annabelle Caldwell, that crossing pass again. And so every time I think Annabelle's going to do something, Annabelle's everywhere. She's coming in from the other side, and then joining her is Rosemarie Van Willigen. And it's going to go off of Los Alamos out of bounds. So it'll be a throw in for Taos deep in Los Alamos territory. And so the ball now will go to Clarina Harrower. She makes the throw in, comes right to the top of the penalty box. Hilltopper's trying to clear it out. It goes straight up in the air. Tigers still with it, battling away. Lucy Schreiber gets it over to Annabelle. Annabelle coming in from the right side. And so Annabelle Caldwell, once again, very, very active up there in that front line. And Taos coming back again. Hilltoppers booted upfield. It's immediately booted back downfield by the Tigers. The Tigers being very aggressive so far in this ball game. Long kick upfield. They're trying to get it over onto the left side to Tara Mcdonald. And Mcdonald, and she takes a shot. And I do believe, yeah, that was in. Yeah, it went. Yeah, she came in from the left side, left-footed shot, and she just fired away. And at first, I couldn't tell that the way it slammed away on the net. I couldn't tell from here where it hit, but anyway, in the 6th minute of the ball game, the Hilltoppers strike already with Tara Mcdonald scoring in the 6th minute on a left-footed kick coming down that left sideline all by herself, cut to the left side of the penalty box and pops it in for the score. So the Hilltoppers early on here take the early lead as Tara Mcdonald, the leading scorer for Los Alamos, and that coming in the 6th minute. The ball game, Hilltoppers now lead 1-0. But it's kind of interesting because the Tigers have been on the attack more than Los Alamos has. But the Hilltoppers were able to get that ball through down to Tara, and Tara was able to come in from that left side, and then she just let it fly. And at first, I couldn't tell exactly where it hit, but it went plowing into that right side of the goal. Hilltoppers on the move once again. There's another shot taken by Los Alamos. Oh, my God, to miss from way out. And just coming in almost the same place as Tara. And this one now is going to go to Layla Carter. So Layla Carter, Hilltoppers wasting no time racking up the scoring here. And this one coming in the 7th minute. So 1 minute later, Layla Carter drops one in. She came in from the almost exact same spot that Tara was over on the left side of the penalty box. And then she let it fly, and she put it in the same position, the same place that Tara did. So in the 7th minute, Layla Carter picks up the score. And so that makes it now 2-0 favor of Los Alamos. Boy, that didn't take very long. And we thought this would be a pretty good contest, and it was. It's just the Hilltoppers have struck twice. That they have just come in from that left side. They've caught Jade Morris out of position both times, but 2 hard strikes by Tara and by Layla. So Taos trying to get something going on that one end. It's going to be cleared out by the Hilltoppers. They're going to be picked up again by the Tigers. Hilltopper trying to get it to Marley Katko down the right, and Marley coming in from the right side. Marley starts to make a move, but a good defensive move down there for the Lady Tigers as Marley was trying to make a cut from the right side to the left, but a really good defensive move at that time for the Tigers by Felice Valerio. And once again, Los Alamos has another corner kick from that right side. So left-footed kick this time. That's going to go into the side of the net, and Tara McDonald once again taking the kick for Los Alamos, but she just plowed it right into the right side. She was on the right side of the field. She just plowed it into the right side of the net. So I was going to make it a goal kick now for the Lady Tigers, trailing in this ball game 2-0, and early on. Didn't take Los Alamos, took 7 minutes. Scored in the 6th minute, scored in the 7th minute. Tara McDonald in the 6th minute, Layla Carter in the 7th minute. And we're going to have Los Alamos called for I thought they were going to call Los Alamos for a handball, but no, they're actually going to call something on the Tigers. Okay. Well, the Hilltoppers, they back them way up. I'm not sure what was going on here. The ball was in the middle of the field, and finally they bring it over to the sideline, let Los Alamos inbound. It comes to Layla Carter into Tara McDonald. McDonald, top of the penalty box, comes right across the middle of the field. And this one's going to be cleared out. They're going to bring it back. Now, as they were trying to get it over to Gracie Haugenstad, Gracie, of course, just an 8th grader here on this Hilltopper team, but right now the Hilltoppers kind of dominating here for a while, but Taos has been very, very aggressive, moving the ball toward the goalie, but Hilltoppers have kind of taken over, and they've been keeping the ball on the Taos side of the field. And we have the ball, out of bounds. We don't have any ball staggers today, so it takes them a while to run down those balls one time. Now coming down the right sideline. And that's Annabelle Caldwell again. And Annabelle's going to take a little shot from the right side. And that's going to go behind the goalpost on the right side. So the Hilltoppers will have the goal kick, and putting it down for Los Alamos will be Mackenzie Ashave. And she'll make the goal kick for the Hilltoppers down the right sideline. Takes the bounce, and just Layla Carter just blows by the Taos defender. Layla coming in from the right side, getting to line up another shot. Layla takes the shot, and this one's going to go over the top of the goal. She already has one goal in this contest, and she was trying to make it 2 as the Hilltoppers lead 2-0 in this. And we're in the 12th minute of this contest. They play 2 40-minute halves. So Jade Maris takes the goal kick, and just like that, the Hilltoppers score again. And once again, it's Layla Carter. So Jade Maris took the goal kick, and then I don't know whether she missed it or what, but it just kind of came off the side of her foot, went right to Layla, and Layla just popped it in for her second goal of the ball game, and that's in the 12th minute, and that makes it now 3-0 in favor of Los Alamos. But I mean, that was crazy. That should have just been a simple goal kick for Jade Morris, and she just put it down, hit it somehow, came right to Layla Carter, and Layla just had a wide open shot, and she had buried it. So she's got 2 goals in this contest already. Tara McDonald has 1. It's a 3-0 ball game. I don't know if this is going to continue the way it is. I didn't expect it. I thought this would be a much more even contest, but the way Los Alamos is going, they could. 10-0 is the mercy rule here in soccer. If you go up by 10 in the second half, Hilltoppers are certainly on that pace at this point, as we're only in the 13th minute, and the Hilltoppers leading 3-0 in a very, very important district contest. Both these teams with one district win. So Jade Maris, and once again she missed. I mean, she's taking these goal kicks, and she barely get a foot on them. that one only went about 10, 15 yards up the field. And then the Hilltoppers just fire back in a hurry. Marley Katko taking a swing at it, and this is going to go wide left. So Jade Morris, she just can't get anything on those goal kicks at all. And they end up setting up Los Alamos perfectly. So here comes Layla Carter again, who's been extremely active in this ballgame. To Marley Katko, she tries to touch it, pass it over to back to Layla, and now a little touch pass up to Marley Katko. Katko gets it up to Tara Mcdonald. Mcdonald I thought she was going to have a wide open shot, but boy, a great defensive play that time coming over by Jada Blair. And so Jada Blair is able to clear it out. But for a minute there, I thought for sure Tara was going to pop that one in again. So Tara, they're playing a little hacky sack right there in front of the goalie box, and it finally goes out of bounds over the end line off of Los Alamos. So Jade Morris will make the kick. I'm surprised they don't have somebody else making these goal kicks, because Jade just doesn't get anything on him at all. So they comes up to Marley Katko, stolen away from Marley. Hilltoppers steal it back. It's going to come now to Gracie Haagenstad. Haagenstad make nice move, but a great steal that time by Lucy Schreiber. Beautiful tackle and steal by Lucy Schreiber of the Tigers. Come to Gracie Haagenstad again. And so Gracie's going to bring it down the right sideline, trying to get it up to Marley. But Katko can't get to it, and so it's going to go out of bounds off the Hilltoppers. So it'll be a throw in for the Tigers deep in their own territory, working down the left sideline. So the pass comes in kind of just goes by everybody, and then finally comes over to Rosemarie Van Willigen. The Hilltopper, actually, the Taos is kicking it up toward the Los Alamos goal, coming in from the right side that time, and I thought she was going to have an opportunity to do something that time, and that was Deja Fellers, but she could not get to the ball. It was a nice pass to Deja, but a little too far in front of her. Tara Mcdonald, once again being double teamed, is going to get it over to Deja. Deja coming in from the right side gets to Layla Carter once again. So Layla and Deja kind of playing a little two game there. So a 2-girl game there. The ball goes out of bounds. Is going to be quickly thrown in for the Hilltoppers by Kaylin Hansen. And let's see, they're going to we're going to have a violation called against the Lady Tigers. And so, now they're going to have to. Tara McDonald's lining things up. She's just a little ways into the right of the hash marks coming down the left sideline. Tara going to have a direct kick. This is going to go flying way over the top of the goal. Give her 3 points as she splits the uprights. So right now we are in the 17th minute. 3-0 ball game. Hilltoppers up against the Tigers. This is not what we expected at all. And Hilltoppers, another long shot by Tara McDonald. Boy, that was about 35 yards out, but in perfect position was Jade Morris. Morris finally, this time it wasn't a goal kick. She finally was able to kind of bounce it and kick it out of the air. But her goal kicks have just been. She just hadn't been able to get any distance on them at all, and now we're going to have an offside call against Los Alamos. And that was an easy call for the official, Tara McDonald and Marley Katko way ahead of everybody. It's a long kick upfield. This was going to be picked up by the Hilltoppers, now picked up by the Tigers. Battle for it right at midfield. Hilltoppers win the battle. They bring it up to Marley Katko. Katko down the right sideline gets to Gracie Haagenstad. Haagenstad steps on the ball and then she goes down. Quickly, she's back up. But that's one of the things when you're trying to make a move or you're trying to get control of the ball, and then you end up stepping on it. And then, of course, what happens is you go flying. So it's got out of bounds off of Los Alamos, deep in Tiger territory. They bring it to Tara McDonald. She's quadruple teamed, and now a shot from way out. And I mean, way out. And then once again by Layla Carter. Well, Layla been very, very active in this ball game. She has 2 goals already, and Tara McDonald had the first goal of the contest coming in the 6th minute. Layla followed in the 7th minute, and Layla followed again in the 12th minute. So the goal kick stolen away by Marley Katko. And then Deja Fellers, I mean, battling away, and let's see what they think they're going to call Los Alamos for. Well, let's see, what are they going to call here? Okay, they're going to say it's out of bounds off of Deja, I do believe. Nope, they're going to call Deja for the push-off. And they're going to let Rosemary Van Willingham take the shot, take the kick. That comes right down to Layla Carter once again. Carter, we go over to Gracie Hoggenstock, back to Carter, centering pass, and there's a shot taken by Los Alamos, and coming in from the left side that time, and that was Carly Holland, and Holland's shot goes wide left. So we're almost halfway through this first half of play, so finishing one quarter. 2 40-minute halves is what they play. So the Hilltoppers now just nobody attacking anywhere. The Hilltoppers just kind of playing around with it near by the midfield circle. Now a long shot taken by Los Alamos, and a one bouncer comes to Jade Morris, the goalie. You know, she's going to boot it away. It gets a pretty good kickoff this time. Comes down in the center circle, and they're going to get it over to Deja Fellers. Deja trying to maneuver down that left sideline. Comes to Gracie Hoggenstock. Gracie, I mean, she's being harassed by Rowan Heflin. She finally clears it back up, and then a long shot taken by Los Alamos, going to come right to Morris. So Jade, the goalie, will now boot it away once again. So she's been pretty busy back there in the goal, and on the other side, Micah Stanfield has not been busy at all. Now here's a quick kick coming down, and I think it looked like for a moment like the Annabelle Caldwell was going to beat everybody to it, but coming all the way out of the goal and coming over to the top of the penalty box and to boot it back upfield, Micah Stanfield, and cut off the Taos attack. So the Hilltoppers booted into the penalty box, just picked up there easily by the goalie. She just boots it, takes a one bouncer, boots it. A couple of girls go down, nothing called. And Tara McDonald with another shot, and this one, so she's this time she was about 15 yards out, and she was just to the left of center, and just a quick left-footed shot, just a quick left foot. I mean, she just let it fly all of a sudden with her left foot. It was a worm burner, and it came right to Jade Morris, and Morris leaned down to pick it up and went through her fingers into the goal. So in the 22nd minute, Tara McDonald picks up her second goal, and that makes it right now it's a 4-0 ball game. 2 goals for Tara McDonald, 2 goals for Layla Carter. Hilltoppers right now completely dominating here in this contest. Micah Stanfield has to come out and dive on the ball once again. Goes hustling up there. And the Annabelle Caldwell is, if the ball does get over in her area, she's very active and really hustles. I thought we were going to have a offsides called on Los Alamos, long pass down to Tara Mcdonald. I thought they were going to call Tara for offsides. They don't. Tara comes in from the left side of the penalty box, takes a little very soft left-footed shot, which goes wide left. And so that'll make it now another. Let's see, they're going to call Tara for being offsides. So it'll be a free kick for the Tigers. They're going to put the ball down on the 25-yard line of the football field in Tiger territory. And we picked up there easily by Los Alamos. Tara Mcdonald brings a pass into the middle, trying to get it to Marley Katko. Comes back to Tara. Tara on the drive once again. She takes another shot. This one's going to go over the top of the goal. So Tara moving around out there. I mean, she looks like she can almost just fire away whenever she wants. But this is going to be another goal kick. And they're going to let somebody else take the goal kick this time. Picked up by the Hilltoppers. Coming down, trying to pick it up on the is Estelle Remelu, and that one, as she boots it down the right sideline, goes out of bounds off of the Hilltoppers. It'll be a throw in for the Lady Tigers after they retrieved the ball. They're going to walk her all. She had to go way down to get the ball at the end of the field. They're going to walk her all the way up to midfield to make the throw in. Comes into the midfield circle, picked up there by Rowan Heflin, and then Hilltoppers with a quick shot upfield as getting a great foot into that one for Los Alamos, and that was Izzy Atencio. And this one is going to see where we're going to. It's just going to go out of bounds just in front of the flag on the right side. So the Taos will have a throw in right there, and they're going to call her for a violation on the throw in. So Los Alamos is going to make the throw in right in front of the flag on the left side, on the right side of the field. And played well by the Lady Tigers. And they roll it back to one of their fullbacks, and so now the pass is going to be intercepted by Layla Carter. Carter has her shot. It's going to be blocked over the end line. So once again, here comes Tara Mcdonald walking over to that right side. This is going to be her third corner kick from that same spot. So Tara lining up right next to John McHale, our photographer. So Tara gets the signal, comes into the pack, but Taos does a good job of clearing that out of there, but the Hilltoppers recover. They now bring it over to Meredith Brown. Meredith Brown tries to get it into the middle. We have a major collision on the field and nothing called. And a couple of girls went down, and so Layla Carter tries to sail one into the penalty box over to Marley Katko. Marley can't get to it. So the Hilltoppers, and it's going to come to Izzy Atencio. Atencio, the Tigers just cannot seem to get anything on it. And there's Tara Mcdonald. Her shot is blocked by one of the fullbacks, and Layla Carter will take a shot once again. This one's going to sail wide left. So it's been a little bit of aggression by the Tigers in the first part of this ball game. Other than that, it's been all Los Alamos as they lead 4-0 And we are right now in the 28th minute of this contest. The Hilltoppers scoring in the 6th minute, the 7th minute, the 12th minute, and the 22nd minute. 2 by Tara Mcdonald, 2 by Layla Carter. Going to go out of bounds off of the Tigers, about 10 yards deep into Tiger territory. Meredith Brown makes the throw and comes back to Meredith. Meredith is going to bring it to Tara McDonald. McDonald gets control of the ball, and they're going to call her for a handball. Well, that's one way to get control of the ball. Can't get it with your foot, dribble it a couple of times. So it'll be a free kick for the Lady Tigers. Ball at the 20-yard line of the football field in Tiger territory. So the Hilltoppers on the attack once again. Goes out of bounds, quickly picked up by the Hilltoppers. Quick throw in down the left sideline. And a pass over to the right side. As they pass, trying to get it upfield this time to Morea Montano. And loose ball, and now is just kind of rolling around and going to be picked up by Tara McDonald. She's going to boot it back. So she brings it all the way back into the midfield circle, and then waiting for it was Mackenzie Ashabi. And Ashabi took a shot from the midfield circle. One bouncer goes to Jude Morris. Morris boots this one upfield. Going to come up near midfield. The Tigers just having a rough time getting it into Hilltopper territory. It goes out of bounds off Los Alamos. It'll be a throw in for the Tigers. 10 yards deep in their own territory. They'll work down their right sideline. Picked up there. Well, nobody. Just a little battle for control. And it's going to go out of bounds off of the Hilltoppers, as coming down that right sideline was Annabelle Caldwell. So they can, if they can get the ball up to Annabelle, she seems to be able to have a pretty good shot at doing something with it. The throw in by the Tigers goes by everybody, and coming down in a hurry, Hilltoppers with a fast break, essentially. Layla Carter gives it over Layla Carter, and it almost looked like Tara McDonald and Layla Carter had a 2-on-2 break. Comes to Layla. Layla makes a great move and tries to pass it over to the right side to Moray, and she was trying to get it over to Morea Montano, but couldn't get it to her. Comes back to Tara. Tara dribbling around herself. So she just kind of rolls the ball around with her foot, steps on it and rolls it around a little, and then lines it up, puts it in the perfect position where she wants it, takes the left-footed shot. It turned out to be not in the perfect position. It was blocked. Ball comes to Marley Katko. Katko has the ball stolen away by Rowan Heflin. Heflin is going to lose it out of bounds. So coming up in a hurry for Los Alamos will be Estella Remeliu. And we're going to have a substitution for the Hilltopper. Let's see if we can pick this up coming. Let's see, coming in. Let's see, that's number 15 and number 10. So that's Carly Hall. And coming into the ballgame, Kristen Daly coming into the contest. And checking out is Eshave, and let's see, that is now let's see, that's I do play, well, I thought it was Mackenzie Mashave, but I think it might have been Layla Carter, trying to pick the girls coming in and out. All by myself here today. And Mike May's not able to make it to this afternoon's ball game. There's a little header into the penalty box by the Hilltoppers. Nobody there for Los Alamos. 4-0 ball game. We are in the 33rd minute of this contest. And this one's going to go over the end line, so it's going to be a goal kick. So they've switched the goal kicker here. They're not letting Judith Morris take those goal kicks anymore right now. It's Rosemarie Van Willigen. So the Hilltoppers take it again. Tara Mcdonald, hard shot. This one is deflected. Comes over to the Hilltoppers trying to line it up again. There's another shot. This one is taken for the Hilltoppers. And this one's going to go over the top of the goal, as that was Carly Holland with the shot for Los Alamos. So Van Willigen makes the goal kick once again. And this one is easily picked up by Los Alamos. Comes to Tara McDonald. McDonald, top of the penalty box, takes a shot. Boy, great. And a great save that time by Judith Morris, because I thought she had nailed that one. But a great save by Judith Morris. And so that'll move it over now to Tara McDonald. She's going to get a corner kick, and this time it's going to be from the left side of the field. The others, she's had 3 corner kicks from the right side. Now she has one over on the left side. And that's going to come, it's going to sail over the pack. And then chasing it down for Los Alamos is Estella Remelieu. Estella still with it. Tries a little touch pass up, but nobody there but Lady Tigers. Hilltoppers trying to get control, and Tigers just trying to get it out of there. And Remelieu with a kick up. She brings a kick into the top of the penalty box. Nobody can control it. It's going to go out of bounds. Let's see, what are they going to rule here? They're going to say out of bounds off of the Lady Tigers. So they bring it in to Alexis Etzel, and Etzel brings it upfield, trying to get the pass up now to Rowan, to Heflin, back there for Los Alamos. And that is Mackenzie Achave. And Mackenzie just lets it roll out of bounds off of the Tigers. So the Hilltoppers, about 20 yards deep in their own territory, will work down the right sideline. Comes to Remelieu. The Tigers now trying to get something going as they got the ball up to Felice Valerio, but Felice not able to do anything with it. It's a long kick by Los Alamos, comes down in the midfield circle, and then the kick returned by the Lady Tigers. It starts to heading out of bounds, trying to get through it. I mean, she took off in a hurry, Rowan Heflin. Then she just suddenly pulled up as she saw she had absolutely no chance whatsoever to get that. We're now in the 37th minute of this contest, 4-0 ball game. Hilltoppers dominating as they've scored 2 quick goals and then 2 more since then. And the Tigers, as the Hilltoppers try the ball in Hilltopper territory, and the Hilltoppers trying to move up. Tigers clear it out of bounds. Back to Stella Remelieu. Nice kick down the right sideline. That was going to be picked up for the Hilltoppers by Maria Montano. And then stolen back by the Tigers. The ball's in the midfield circle. Long pass down the right sideline by the Hilltoppers, and that's going to go flying out of bounds. In fact, it bangs into the sideline official, so he just... And Now we're going to have a substitution for the Lady Tigers. Coming back into the ball game is going to be Annabelle Caldwell, and she's going to replace Rowan Heflin. So the throw in by the and this one is cleared out by Los Alamos. And we're approaching the 38th. We are in the 38th minute of this contest. And the Tigers bring it into the midfield circle, down the right sideline in Hilltopper territory. Hilltopper steal it back. Pass is going to come over, and working down the left sideline is Carly Holland. Holland will get it to Tara Mcdonald. Mcdonald now over to Montano, and it's a quick shot by Maria, and that's going to go right to the goalie, and that will stop the clock at 38. Official time is kept on the field, and so right now that means that unofficially there are under 2 minutes to go, and officially under 2 minutes to go here in this first half of play. Los Alamos leading 4-0. So it's been right now it's been a fairly easy outing for Los Alamos as the Micah Stanfield, the Hilltopper goalie. I mean, she might as well have just bought a stool and sat back down there because she hasn't. I mean, she's essentially had no activity whatsoever, and the ball flying out of bounds. Ava Gherkin will chase it down for the Tigers, and she'll bring it back. They'll move her up to about the 25-yard line. So she's about 35 yards out from the goal, makes the throw in. Here comes Tara Mcdonald. Mcdonald on the attack. She pulls up. It looked like she was just slowing up, and then she was just going to put it into second gear and go, but she was trying to get it to one of her teammates. Comes to Tara again. Tara makes a great move through 2 or 3 of the Lady Tigers, and then takes the left-footed shot. That's going to come right to the goalie, and that is Jade Morris. So Morris boots it up to the midfield circle, and this is going to be picked up there by the Lady Tigers. Stolen back for the Hilltoppers by Kristen Daly. Daly working down that right sideline, trying to make the turn into the penalty box, and whoa, she put a pass. I mean, a pass right in front of it, right into the goalie box. I mean, right into the goalie box. Carly Holland standing right there, and as Carly started to take a shot, it was deflected away, and she had a wide open shot momentarily. But we're in the final seconds of this first half of play. It's been all Los Alamos. And there is the whistle. So Hilltoppers lead 4-0 after one half of play in this district contest. Like I say, the Hilltoppers coming into this ball game are 9. Let's see, the Hilltoppers were coming. Let's see, they are in 6-7, 1-0 in district play, and the Tigers are 4-8-1, and they are 1-0 in district play. Hilltoppers have defeated Moriarty, and the Tigers have defeated Pewaukee. We're going to send it back to Charlene and she is going to let us hear from our very fine sponsors. In fact, not only hear from them, you can see them. we have actual videos. So we'll send it back to Charlene, and we'll be back.
Greetings, Hilltoppers. I'm Brian DeAndrea of TechSource Incorporated. We are a science and engineering consultancy headquartered in Los Alamos, and for over 20 years have been providing the hard-won knowledge and skills from this community to organizations around the nation. It is our pleasure to support Los Alamos and Hilltopper sports. Good luck and have fun. Go Hilltoppers!
Join the University of New Mexico Los Alamos for the exceptional education. Join us for the small class sizes. Join us for the quality faculty and staff who are dedicated to your success. Whatever your reason for joining us, start here, go anywhere. Go Hilltoppers!
Hi there, my name is Kristen O'Hara and I'm the Director of Interpretation at Pajarito Environmental Education Center. We are the nonprofit that runs the Los Alamos Nature Center. Bears are active in Los Alamos during spring, summer, and fall. New Mexico Game and Fish recommend the following 6 bear-wise basics to keep you and our bears safe. Do not feed or approach bears. Whether it's unintentional or intentional, feeding black bear in our community is incentivizing them to come into our residential neighborhoods for food. And we do not want to do that. They are wild animals. They're equipped for finding food themselves. Our people food is not the best thing for them. As far as approaching bears in the wild, it is best to stay away from black bear. If a black bear hasn't seen you and you happen to see one across the street from you, take a moment to have that beautiful experience, but do not approach a black bear. Make sure to secure your garbage cans and recycling. Bears have a very keen sense of smell and can rip open garbage cans very easily, so having them secured with some sort of bungee cord or something to keep the lids down is the best way to keep our bears in our community safe. Remove bird feeders during prime active bear times. Black bears in Los Alamos are active anywhere between the very end of April, May to the middle of November. So during those times, anything we can do to keep our bears safe by not giving them food is better for bears and better for us. So at night, for instance, at the Nature Center, we take down the bird feeders that we have outside and put them back up in the morning. So that is something you can do. But if you do have a bear at your house that has eaten from your feeders, make sure to take your feeders down for a length of time around 2 weeks, so the bear does not acclimatize to coming to your house for food. Do not leave your pet food outside. If you happen to feed your animals outdoors, put your food bowls out there, make sure your animals have your fill, but make sure you bring them in after your animal is done eating. That'll, again, keep the bears safe. Clean and store your grills. That means cleaning your grills thoroughly, removing all fat and food that could have dropped in the base of the grill, and then storing it in an inaccessible place, so a place the bears cannot get to, like a garage or even inside your house, if that's a possibility. I know not everybody has a garage, but just keeping in mind a good place to store a grill that is away from that can be away from bears accessing it. And I guess our last bear safety tip is to tell your neighbors, communicate with your neighbors and your friends about bears that have been spotted in the area, or these safety tips that you've learned here today. The more knowledge we can give to our neighbors and our friends, the better, and it will keep our bear neighbors and our human neighbors as safe as possible. Good luck, toppers, on your season.
Well, it's great to see Topper sports season kicking off again. I'm Troy Hughes. I'm the fire chief here in Los Alamos. And we're glad to see COVID kind of waning and people getting back to their normal activities. One of the things that hurt us during this time period was our lack of people. So we need recruits. We need cadets to come to work for Los Alamos Fire Department. It's a great career, very rewarding, good pay, good benefits, great retirement. You get to work out and maintain your Topper strength. So we're hoping that a few good people will come to work for us in the next year, and we hope that the Toppers win. So go Toppers.
Hello, I'm Deputy Chief Oliver Morris of the Los Alamos Police Department, and I just want to take a few moments of your time to talk about some safety initiatives that we want to bring forth to the community as the 2022-2023 school year starts in Los Alamos. School is right around the corner, and we want to remind parents and students to make sure that you leave enough time to get to school on time so we're not rushing. As you can see behind me, all school zones are 15 miles an hour when students are going to school, even if they're not present. So let's slow down and just make sure our students are safe. Secondly, I want to remind us that when the buses are stopped and their stop signs and lights are activated, we want traffic to stop in both directions to allow time for students to cross the street to keep them safe. The other thing I want to talk about is our school campuses. It's important to remember that during school, campuses are closed to the general public as well as the playgrounds and facilities while school is in session. This also includes Sullivan Field and the Sullivan Field parking lot. We want to make sure that school is meant for just school hours and school staff. Please check in with the staff regularly if you're going to be planning on visiting our campuses. We have a long history at Los Alamos to have amazing school resource officers. These officers are there to provide an atmosphere of safety and security for our students and faculty, but they're also there to foster positive relationships with students. So we use our school resource officers just to ensure that everything is safe in our schools. The other thing I'd like to direct our community to is on the losalamosschools.net website. If you click on the safety and wellness section, you will see that there's the See Something, Say Something app. This app is a great tool to report anything that has to do with safety, whether it's bullying or whether it's a suspicious person on campus or anything you think is safety related for our schools. Please use this app to report any suspicious behavior so that we can work in concert with the Los Alamos Public Schools to make sure everyone is safe. And that's the final message that I have for you today. And I just want to make sure that we have a safe and fun school year, and go Toppers.
Hello. Yeah. So we are back at the Sullivan Field, where the Hilltoppers lead the Taos Tigers in a district contest by a score of 4-0. The Hilltoppers scoring early. I thought this team game would be a lot better than this. Both these teams have a district win under their belt. The Hilltoppers have their record. The problem with the Hilltoppers record is they're 6-7, but they are still ranked number 4 in 4A because their strength of schedule. I mean, their pre-district schedule has just been a nightmare. So, but in this ball game, things started off as the Hilltoppers. Taos started off pretty much aggressive, and they've been very aggressive to start things off and attacking Los Alamos goal. And then all of a sudden, Los Alamos just took over. They got it down to Tara Mcdonald. She came down the left side of the penalty box, and then she just let one fly, left-footed kick, and she just put it right into the goal for the score. And that was in the 6th minute. Hilltoppers went up 1-0, and then a minute later, Layla Carter from the exact same spot. And she put it in. She was over on that left side of the penalty box, and she fired one into that west goal to make it 2-0. So after in the 7th minute, the Hilltoppers are already up 2-0. And then the scoring slowed down a little bit. Layla Carter picked up another one in the 12th minute as Hilltoppers went up 3-0. And then finally, Tara McDonald ended up capped off the scoring in the 22nd minute. So with her second goal, so Tara McDonald with 2 goals, Layla Carter with 2 goals, and the Hilltoppers leading 4-0. And we're ready to start things off here in the second half as the Tigers will kick off. And the Tigers this time will attack the west goal. Los Alamos will attack the east goal. And Deja Fellers waste no time in doing that. But a good defensive play by the Tigers is coming over to boot it out of bounds is Ava Gherkin. So the Hilltoppers will have the throw in. And they're about 25 yards out from the flag on the left side. Comes to Tara McDonald again over at Layla Carter. And those are the two young ladies who have scored all the goals so far in this contest. So the Tigers, by the way, are coached by Ram Padilla. And, of course, the Hilltoppers are coached by Ann Cernicek. So the ball is going to go out of bounds right at the flag on this side of the field. We are opposite the substitution flag, which is on the other side of the field. But scooping it up for Los Alamos will be Kaylin Hansen. And she's going to make the throw in right there at the flag. It's going to come back to Kaylin. She puts a boot down the left sideline, trying to get it to Mackenzie Ashave. Ashave now is playing up in front. She had been playing in back as one of the defenders. And the Hilltoppers move it in, and they get it into the middle of the penalty box, and a shot taken there for Los Alamos. And that was Carly Holland. So this one is, they've switched over on the goal kicks. And so to Rosemary Van Willigen has been doing all the kickers. Jade Morris was just having a rough time getting those goal kicks going. And Tara McDonald with a hard shot. That one's going to sail over the top of the goal. So Tara's pretty much had her way out there in this contest. We're just underway here in this second half of play. As we approach, we're in the 43rd minute right now. 4-0 ball game. And they play two 40-minute halves, and so there's no fear of overtime in this one. I can guarantee you. Carly Holland with it for the Hilltoppers, trying to get it down the right sideline to Marley Katko. And this one is going to go deflected out of bounds by the Lady Tigers, comes into Tara McDonald. McDonald coming into the left side of the penalty box, still trying to line it up. She was trying to get the pass over to Mackenzie Ashave, and now the shot is taken and by Tara McDonald, and that was going to go flying over the top of the goal. So Mackenzie Ashave, who played defender for the entire first half, now they've moved her up to the front line, so she's up there with Tara right now. So the throw in by Los Alamos is going to come to Tara McDonald, and she's going to get it over to Izzy Atencio. Atencio has the ball stolen away from her, and they bring it upfield to Gracie Haagenstad. The ball out of bounds. So off of Los Alamos. The Tigers chase it down. They make the throw in. It's going to bounce up toward midfield, picked up there by Meredith Brown. And then she's going to bring it right up to the top of the penalty box, trying to get it once again to Layla Carter. So you got Layla Carter, Mackenzie Ashave, and Tara McDonald up there in the front. I mean, that is quite a scoring threat for Los Alamos. Comes to Tara again. She's trying to line it up. Gets the pass over on the right side. And I thought for a minute there, I thought that take the shot, and there is a shot taken. Let's see, and once that's Layla Carter, and she gets the top of and she just just skims about the lower part of the crossbar and drops into the goal. So Layla Carter with a hat trick. Wow. And that coming in the 45th minute. So 45th minute for Layla Carter, and she's got 3 goals. And that makes it 5-0 in favor of Los Alamos. They just kind of set up Layla. She's been very, very active in this ball game, but she just came in. She was on the left side of just to the left of center in the penalty box, and all of a sudden she just out of nowhere just let one fly, and it just started to go. She was pretty close, so it started to take off, but then it just kind of skimmed under the crossbar and then straight down into the goal. So the Hilltoppers now lead 5-0 in this contest. Mackenzie Ashavi with it, passed down to Tara Mcdonald. Mcdonald trying to get a hold of it in front of everybody, but she had to run. She was ahead of everybody, but coming all the way out of the goal, Jade Morris came all the way out to the top of the penalty box to scoop that up and prevent Tara Mcdonald from a breakaway. Mackenzie Ashavi again, down to Marley Katko. Katko loses it over the end line. So it'll be another goal kick for the Tigers. 47th minute, 5-0 ball game. So the goal kick comes out near the midfield circle, picked up there by Los Alamos. Once again, they're trying to get it over to Tara. Cannot, and so scooped away by the Lady Tigers. Pass comes up to Marley Katko. Marley has it stolen away from her, and so right now they're just kind of playing around the 20-yard line of the football field in the Taos territory. Nobody, Hilltoppers can't seem to advance, and Tigers can't seem to get them out of there. So the Tigers finally do pick it up. Referee is in the way. So I'm not sure. Okay. So the referee just puts the ball down and just not a free kick, but just a kind of a drop ball for the Tigers. Now it comes from Mackenzie Chave up to Tara Mcdonald. Mcdonald coming up from the right side, slams it into the goal for the score. Beautiful pass by Mackenzie Chave over just to the right side, right of the goalie ball, just to the right of the goal post. And it was a perfect pass, and Tara just caught it and went down a couple of steps, and then she just powered that thing into the goal. So there's now a hat trick for Tara. And this one now coming in the 48th minute. And that makes it now 6-0 in favor of Los Alamos. So 2 hat tricks. One for Tara McDonald, one for Layla Carter. Tara scoring in the 6th, the 22nd, and the 48th. Layla Carter scoring in the 7th, the 12th, and the 45th. So this has been all Los Alamos. So the kickoff by the Tigers, and this is Hilltoppers dominating it once again. Carly Holland. So the Tigers trying to bring it upfield. I mean, Izzy Atencio right there, step for step with him. And then the ball is returned by the Hilltoppers way back, and we're going to have the Hilltoppers called for offsides. So Tara McDonald and Layla Carter way ahead of the bunch. 49th minute. 6-0 ball game. Van Willingham with the kick. Nice kick way downfield this time by Ava Gherkin. And this one, whoa, that almost rolled into the Hilltopper goal as there was into the, it's Micah Stanfield to come out, and there was a little collision and a little mix up there, right in just to the right of the left goal post, or just to the left of the left goal post, and that ball almost it just kind of just skirted away from everybody and just barely rolled to the left of the goalie of the goal post. So Micah Stanfield, I think, makes probably her first free kick of the day, and just so the Hilltoppers are going to bring it up now to Deja Fellers. Deja trying to move it upfield, comes right back to Deja. Now Deja with a long kick right down the left hash marks. Jade Maris just comes over and scoops it up. She's going to kind of just trot back to the middle of the penalty box, take her sweet time, and then boots it up. Center circle. The Hilltoppers quickly get it down on the other end, pass up to Tara Mcdonald. Tara cannot get to it. She tries to pass it back to Marley Katko. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Tigers, so Stella Remelieu will inbound it. She brings it in, now coming down that right sideline. Mackenzie Ashave still dribbling, centers it, trying to get it over to Tara, can't get to her. McDonald, Tigers doing a good job of cutting that off, and now the pass comes down the right sideline. And here comes the Annabelle Caldwell. She's been their active player when they do get it down in that end of the field, which hasn't been very often. So Micah Stanfield boots it up, comes to Deja Fellers. Fellers trying to get it up once again to Layla Carter. Deja Feller comes back to her once again, and Deja doing a great job of dribbling down that left sideline, passes it up to Layla. This one is going to go out of bounds. Let's see, right in front of the flag on the left side of the field. Let's see who gets the ball. Well, I don't know. They're just holding the ball out there, and I'm not sure who it's supposed to belong to. So now, finally, one of the Hilltoppers is going to walk over to the flag, and we'll make the throw in from that. That's going to be Layla Carter. So she's going to bring it into Tara McDonald, right back to Layla. Layla with a crossing pass. It's just like a corner kick. But so they're going to call Los Alamos for, not sure what the violation was, but Taos is going to kick it from about 5 yards up from this ball right on the hash marks, and they're about 5 yards up from the end line. Short kick comes to Layla Carter, or to Mackenzie Ashave. And now a hard kick by the Hilltoppers. That's going to go over the end line. That'll make it a goal kick. We're 54th minute. 6-0 ball game. Hilltoppers up in this district contest. Been in control from the get-go. Scoring the first goal in the 6th minute and the second goal in the 7th minute. So Jade Morris, ball comes back to her. She's going to bounce it once, a little kind of a moon ball. It only goes about 20 yards upfield. And now the Hilltoppers are going to bring it back down to Tara McDonald. She gains control. Well, I'm not sure what they're calling here. That couldn't have possibly been offsides. But anyway, what it's going to be is going to be a free kick for the Tigers, 20 yards deep in their own territory. And the ball comes across into Hilltopper territory, picked up there by Tara Mcdonald. Mcdonald roll it down the right sideline to Marley Katko. Marley trying to catch up with it. Cannot. And now this ball is going to be, I do believe, scooped over the end line by, as Marley was trying to get to it, it was scooped over the end line by the Tigers. So that's going to be a corner kick for Los Alamos. They'll kick it from the right side, from the flag on the right side. And Tara McDonald will make that kick. So Tara, left-footed kick, going to roll it right. It was never got off the ground. It was a straight grounder or a grasser all the way to the side and slams into the side of the net. So the goal kick for the Lady Tigers, long kick upfield, brought back by Los Alamos, and now back by the Tigers. So neither team being able to get a whole lot going here at this point. Now the Hilltoppers are on the attack again, coming down that right sideline, trying to get it over to Layla Carter. Can't get to it. Stolen away from there by Corina Herrero. And then coming in from Los Alamos, Allie Holland. Allie Holland scoops it away, gets it up to Layla Carter. Carter, she just takes a quick shot from way out, had no prayer whatsoever. Comes to Deja Fellers, and Fellers brings it into the middle of the field and cleared out by the Tigers. So the Hilltoppers are going to inbound at 30 yards or 20 yards deep into Taos territory. They'll work down the left sideline. 57th minute. Carly Holland makes the throw in, brings it to Layla Carter. Stolen away by the Tigers. So we have a whistle, and it's going to be a free kick. So they'll bring Rosemary Van Willigen up to make the kick. Comes down right in front of the penalty box, right in the middle of the field. They bring it back to Van Willingham. And now she boots it up again. This one is coming through, and boy, I mean, Micah Stanfield, she had to come out and dive on it because coming in a hurry, Rowan Heflin. And it looked like Heflin was, it looked like she had it. I thought she was going to get it. It was a diving save that time. But they're going to put the ball down right at the 20 yards, back on the 20-yard line, so about 30 yards out, right in the middle of the field, and a shot taken by Van Willingen. This goes over the top of the goal, so I'm not sure what they called there, but that was a golden opportunity for the Tigers to finally get on the scoreboard. We're in the 59th minute. So almost through 3/4 of this contest. So they kick up field by Micah Stanfield. And that's going to go out of bounds near midfield. It'll be a throw in right there at the substitution flag. And out of bounds off of the Hilltoppers. Not a whole lot of intensity out there. Now the ball comes through. Going to come through to Tara Mcdonald. She's coming down that right sideline. She's going to, and she, a little crossing shot as she tries to get it over on the other side to Deja Fellers. Fellers trying to back up and get control of it. And Deja goes down. She's backpedaling, and finally she kind of sits down and has a nice little sit down on the grass and then quickly up. Now over the end line off of Los Alamos. It's a quick goal kick. Comes to Deja Fellers. Now headed upfield for the Hilltoppers by Allie Holland. Holland brings it all the way to the other side of the field. So coming down the right side of the field is to Tara Mcdonald. Mcdonald coming around. She's going to take another shot. And this one's going to go wide left. So that'll be another goal kick for the Tigers. So we're 3/4 gone in this fun contest as we enter the 61st minute. Goal kick comes right back to Layla Carter. I mean, they kicked it upfield and immediately it was kicked. I mean, they got it up to about the 40-yard line. It was immediately kicked right back to Layla. And Layla tried to take a quick shot. That was deflected away, and now down the field comes the Tigers. The Tigers are going to have the throw in. They will get the ball down to Ava Gherkin. Well, they're going to let Ava chase the ball down herself. No ball shaggers today. So Ava, 25 yards deep into Hilltopper territory. Ball comes down in the center circle, comes to Layla Carter, up to Tara Mcdonald. Mcdonald is rolling down the right sideline, stops now. Just kind of just doing what she wants with it at the moment. She now brings it over to Braden Hansen. Hilltoppers know. I mean, Hilltopper waiting for somebody to decide to start to attack. Now they're going to let Tara Mcdonald try to attack, which she does. Comes to Layla Carter, now to Tara. Tara lining things up, trying to get that left-footed kickoff, and there's a nice, quick shot that time by the Hilltoppers. And that was Layla Carter once again. So that's been quite a combination of Tara Mcdonald and Layla Carter. But over the end line, so another goal kick. So now it comes to Tara. Tara upfield over the end line. So it'll be a goal kick. We're in the 63rd minute. 6-0 ball game. Hilltoppers up. So the goal kick picked up by the Hilltoppers, now picked up by the Tigers. Tigers are going to try to bring it upfield, but the Hilltoppers intercept it. Come to, and they get it, and Layla Carter finally is going to come back now to Braden Hansen. And then booted upfield by the Tigers, booted back downfield. So they're just exchanging kicks back and forth. Deja Fellers trying to get to it for Los Alamos, and then Allie Holland coming in a hurry with a header. and makes a header knocks it about 15 yards down the field. And they're going to say it went out of bounds off of the Tigers. So coming over to throw it in will be Allie Holland. Allie, just a sophomore. And kick upfield. They were hoping to get it to Marley Katko, who had set up just to the left side of the penalty box. But the pass goes flying over her head out of bounds. Layla Carter again. He's been very, very active in his game. Has a hat trick along with Tara Mcdonald. The ball rolling out of bounds. Braden Hansen trying to save it back in. And now the pace is really slowed down out there. Girls are not. When there's a loose ball or anything, everybody just kind of walks toward it. I think the enthusiasm is kind of gone. I think they're getting a little tired, and then 6-0 ball game is kind of hard to keep up the intensity, especially when it's been totally dominated by Los Alamos. So Allie Holland. Let's see who we have it. See checking out for Los Alamos. See if I can see who just left the ball game. Whoa. Okay, that looks like Braden Hansen, yes. And then coming in for her was Maria Montano. So Layla Carter centers it into the middle of the field, but they're only about 20 yards deep into Taos territory. Comes to Tara McDonald again. McDonald over to Layla. Layla, the top of the penalty box, back to Tara. Tara is about 40 yards out from the goal. And so she's just going to bring it into the midfield circle and bring it back to Meredith Brown. And then let Meredith get it over to the right side to Marley Katko. Katko bring it down the right sideline. And the ball comes into the center circle. Allie Holland battling for it there. Gets it to Deja Fellers. To Tara McDonald, left-footed kick. Boy, beautiful kick. But right in perfect position was Judith Maras as she bumps it up in the air with both of her fists, and then is able to come right back down to her. Now she has another moon ball upfield, which only goes about 25 yards, but Tara, that last one, if Judith hadn't been in perfect position, that would have been another goal for Tara. There's 3 already in this contest. Now Los Alamos just, I don't know, like they're playing around. I don't know, trying to get it over now to Layla Carter. And the ball just kind of comes away from everybody, and nobody really taking a race toward that. Finally, Allie Holland says, okay, I'll get it. Gets it to Layla Carter. Carter takes a shot. And this shot by Layla, taken from 35 yards out, comes right into the waiting arms of Judith Maris. So we move down to the other end of the field. And the junior varsity players now arriving on the field. They're going to, the 2 junior varsities are going to play when this ball game is over. This ball game was originally scheduled for 6 o'clock. The JV play at 4 and the varsity play at 6. And then at the last second, About the middle of the day today, we got the word that they were switching them. So we move right now into the 70th minute of this contest. And we have a ball over the end line off of the Hilltoppers. Off of the Hilltoppers. So this is a corner kick for the Tigers. Their first. And Rosemary Van Willigen is going to make the corner kick for the Tigers. This is their first from the right side. The flag on the right side. A couple of quick shots and a couple of opportunities are almost, and it looked that time like the ball kind of did come in front of Rowan Heflin, and Heflin was able to give it a little boot, but it well, I guess it was I thought it was off of Los Alamos, but they're going to say no, it was off. Actually, I thought it was going to be another corner kick, but actually it's off of the Tigers. A long kick downfield. Here comes Tara Mcdonald again, down the right sideline, right of the penalty box. She tried to put a little centering pass. Great position that time with Deja Fellers, but Jade Morris, she got there before anybody else could, the goalie for the Tigers. This ball is going to go straight up in the air, right about the center circle. Tara McDonald. Pass comes up to Marley Katko. Katko trying to get around Amelia Caldwell and cannot. Amelia knocks it out of bounds. Quick throw in by Los Alamos. And bring it into Marley. Marley with a centering pass to Deja Fellers. Cleared out by the Tigers. And I think we're going to have Deja called for offsides. Yes, we are. 72nd minute. Still a 6-0 ball game. So after the kick by the Tigers, picked up by Los Alamos, and the Hilltoppers will bring it over into the corner, trying to work with it, and the ball it comes to Maria Montano. Montano gets it over to Deja Fellers, comes back to Layla Carter. Carter coming to the right side of the penalty box. She's going to take a hard shot, and this is going to go bouncing off of Judith Morris. And I think Judith holding her forehead. And and one of the problems with Judith right now is that she's looking straight into the sun. And she got both hands up there, but she might have gotten hit in the forehead or had her hand knocked her. It was a pretty hard shot, so it could have knocked her hand whacked her hand against her forehead. But it's going to be a corner kick for Los Alamos. And once again, it will be Tara McDonald. And Tara was trying to, Ollie Holland almost had a chance for it, but Allie loses it out of bounds. So it's a little bit of confusion out there. They weren't sure whether it went out of bounds or not. It looked like Allie might have saved it back in, but everybody just kind of stopped. So the official just tells Taos to throw it in. Make it simple. There's a through ball, and so here comes the race between Micah Stanfield. She has to come all the way out of the penalty box, so she couldn't pick it up. And coming in a hurry was Annabelle Caldwell. Pass up to Tara McDonald. McDonald's has a breakaway and in for the score. Long kick down to the field to Tara McDonald. She got by everybody. And then Judith Marius came out trying to defend it. And Tara was able to just blow right by her. And so she was just, all she had to do at that point was, she was just nothing but her and a wide open goal. And she was about the top of the penalty, about the top of the goalie box. So, I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. So Tara now takes the lead in scoring as she scores in the, it's going to come in the 74th minute, right at the end of the 74th minute. And that's going to make it 7-0. 4 goals for Tara McDonald, 3 goals for Layla Carter. Layla Carter bringing it upfield. Nobody up there for Los Alamos. So it's just going to roll to their goalie. And Judith Morris will boot it. Line drive. Bounces once and then into the center circle. Now back to the center circle. Picked up there by Meredith Brown. And Brown brings it over to the right sideline. Now heading down that right sideline is Carly Holland. Holland has the ball knocked away from her out of bounds, so Carly will chase down the loose ball. She'll come back and throw it in, and she's going to be about 20 yards up from the flag, and she'll work down that right side of the field. Comes to Tara McDonald. McDonald once again on the move. Brings it. A shot taken by Izzy Atencio. Izio is right at the top of the penalty box. Puts it over the top of the goal. So it's going to be a goal kick as we move now into the, let's see, we're about to move into the 77th minute. So this has been over for a long time since the shouting. So anyway, Hilltopper's working down the right sideline. Another shot taken by Los Alamos. That one taken by Izzy Atencio. And so that's going to make another goal kick for the Tigers. 7-0 ball game. And so a free kick is awarded to the Tigers. And this one's going to come down in the center circle, and the Tigers are going to try to get something going, but Los Alamos is going to intercept it, bring it down the right sideline. So here come the Tigers once again, or the Toppers once again. Comes to Tara McDonald. McDonald trying to get her pass over to Layla Carter. Picked up by the Tigers, and we now have, let's see. Well, we're in the 78th minute at this point. So right now, I think everybody on the field is just waiting for that clock just to crank down, as we've got just unofficially a little over 2 minutes to go. Picked up by Lucy Schreiber for the Tigers. And then here comes Annabelle Caldwell, who was very active at the beginning of this ball game. Quick throw in by Los Alamos, comes to Layla Carter. Carter's pass is going to be intercepted. Layla steals it back. Her pass upfield is blocked by one of the Tigers, and then the Tigers lose it out of bounds. And so the clock is stopped. 78-0-0. That means that unofficially we are in the final 2 minutes. So Layla Carter will bring it to Tara McDonald. She's in the midfield circle. She brings it up now to Carly Holland, or up to Marley Katko. Marley trying to make a move, and she gets tangled up with Rosemarie Van Willingen. So Rosemarie is awarded a free kick. And we have a major handball by Los Alamos that time. I mean, that ball came down alley all, and she looked like she was one gloving it to throw it to first or something. So long kick. Whoa, boy. Van Willingen's kick from about 35 yards out, and it bounces right in front of Micah Stanfield and almost bounces into the goal. And I do believe that will do it. Yes, it does. So the Hilltoppers win this ball game 7-0. No, that's not it. I thought the official had blown the whistle. Everybody stopped. Hilltoppers lining up a shot. Oh, and that time Estella Remelieu had the shot, but she goes wide right. Now there's the whistle. Okay, final score 7-0. So the Tigers started off being a little aggressive at first, and then in the first 2 or 3, 4 minutes, and then after that, it was all over. In the 6th minute, as Tara McDonald scored, and she was followed in the 7th, and make it 1-0, she was followed by Layla Carter in the 7th minute for a 2-0 lead, and then a little drought of 5 minutes. And Layla scores again to make it 3-0. And up to the 22nd minute, Tara scores again to make it 4-0. And then Layla Carter picks up the hat trick in the 45th minute to make it 5-0. And then in the 48th minute, Tara picks up her hat trick. And then she, what is it? I can't remember what you call it when you get 4 in a row, but there is a name for it. And it's, anyway, so she's got so she ends up with 4 goals. Layla Carter ends up with 3 goals. And the final score is 7-0. And that's going to do it for us. That'll do it for this week, actually. The girls play Aztec on Saturday. We won't be able to cover that ball game. We have other commitments. There's no football game this week. So that's going to do it. So this is Gene Martinson. I want to thank Charlene back for doing the board, and thank Carol Clark for making this broadcast possible. Easy win for Los Alamos as the Hilltopper girls go to 7-7 on the season, 2-0 in district, and the Tigers fall to 4-9-1 and 1-1 in district play. So that will do it for us. So have a great weekend, everybody, and you can make an even better weekend. All you got to do is put a little love in your heart, and don't forget to hug that penguin. But the most important thing you can always do is just be excellent to each other. And Sweetie Pie, easy win here for the Topper girls. I miss you, honey. Miss you a lot.